Good morning. Today we're going to make some healthy muffins. This is a very quick and easy recipe and normally suited for years 7 and 8 at school. I'll quickly talk you through the ingredients and how we are making it healthier. So, to start off, I have 250 grams of plain flour. If you want, you could use wholemeal flour. I also have 140 grams of caster sugar and 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Among the wet ingredients, I have 100 mils of rapeseed oil. This is a polyunsaturated fat, which is rich in omega-3 and 6 and healthier than butter, which is a saturated fat. 2 eggs, 140 grams of yogurt to give it a bit of moisture, 2 tablespoons of milk, and to finish off, a selection of fruit which I picked from the garden this morning. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix our sugar with our fat. So you put your caster sugar in a glass bowl like this and then whisk in your oil. You want to incorporate it all until it is nice and fluffy. So make sure you get to the sides, figure of 8 action, and there it is well mixed. Then we add our eggs. Make sure those got well beaten in. Our milk. And finally, the yogurt. There we go, that is well mixed. Next, we're going to add our dry ingredients. So, using a fine sieve, we're going to very lightly dust our flour in gradually, and then we will give it a mix. We use a sieve because it helps get rid of any lumps of flour and makes our batter nice and fine. When making this, if you want, you can have a lumpy batter, but I like to prefer a nice smooth batter. So mix that in. Make sure you get up the sides. And then we will go in with the rest of our flour and the baking powder. So, you shake as you mix. Shake as you mix. Get it all worked in there nicely. And you shake it all in and you mix it until it's all well incorporated. That's all mixed in, and just to show you what we're looking for, we'll do the famous drop test. See, we have a nice thick batter. It very gently runs off the spoon, forming a triangle, very similar as if you were making choux pastry. So that's what we're looking for in our batter. To finish off, we will add our fruits and just very, very gently fold that in. This is a personal favorite of mine, but with my muffins, I really like massive chunks of fruit running through it. Because that way you bite in and then you get a massive burst of blueberry or strawberry. As we've made quite a substantial amount of muffin mix, this is going to be enough to fill 12 cases. So you have your muffin case and your 12 cases laid out ready. I've preheated the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. So at this point, we only want to fill the case about 2/3 of the way up because these muffins are going to rise. So get 2 spoons and then use the other to help scrape it off. So this one, I'll show you one more, making sure you can see. Okay, you can go a little bit more if you so wish, if you think you need it. And there, 2/3 full. So you do that for all of the cases. There we go, 12 muffin cases equally proportioned out from that mixture there. So we're going to pop those in the oven and then we will check them in about 15 minutes. So these muffins have had 15 minutes in the oven. So now we'll check to see if they're done. You get a toothpick or a knife, just insert it into the center and see if it comes out clean. That looks relatively clean. We'll do one more. And again, that looks pretty clean to me. And then all you need to do is take them out, put them onto a cooling rack, and then enjoy them. And I should add, the muffins are all nicely done. Some will have more levels of nice colour on them than others. That is just due to your oven, because some ovens have hot spots and little areas which catch heat better than others. So that is the healthy muffin recipe.